So I'm making a video because I have to do my shot, and my mom and dad are in Maui, so no one's gonna load it up for me because I'm a baby about it, and every time someone tells me I have to do this, I turn into a 4-year-old and throw a pissy fit. But I'm just gonna show you how disgusting it is. Number one, biohazard box, Sharps collector. This one is completely full, and like we probably should have taken it in, I don't know, few weeks ago, but this is where the chemo and the anything that goes inside the body or touches chemicals has to go. Alcohol and cotton, that's just to clean things. Get my straw out of the way because I don't really want this stuff on there. This is, what is this? This is the Methotrexate. It has to be light protected until it's used. So that's why it comes in an amber bottle usually. Just looks like that. And it's a color of like neon yellow, like Mr. Clean, and it's freaking disgusting. And this is the source of all of my problems ever. Not really, I have more problems than that. These are my syringes, but I'm not going to use these today because I don't have the barrels, which is the sharp part. Instead, I have to use allergy needles. Super fun. I don't like these. I do not like these because the needle is bigger. See that? It's kind of thick looking. Yeah, that's because it is thick.
Anyway, what you do, in case you ever wanted to try doing a chemo shot, I don't know, cotton alcohol, and the smell of this makes me nauseous, like really, really nauseous. So, just because it reminds me of the shots, and ugh. You first wipe off the top of this really, really well, because you don't want anything from on top of that rubber to go into you, because it's just gross. Then you swab off the top of the needle, put it in, and right now I am at 0.7 mLs, which doesn't sound like a lot because it's in this really, really thin tube, but it's enough to make me really nauseous, and that's enough for me to be upset about. And what happens is that when you pull this down, it gets bubbles in it, so you have to pull it up again, and then pull it back down. And luckily, that one went without too much, but there's like a little air bubble in here that I have to get out. There it goes. This is nasty. It's done. And while I wait, I'll just cap this off again. These ones, the ones that I get are a little different sometimes. These ones are from Walgreens and they have a preservative in them, so I can use this again. And I don't have to keep buying it because this stuff is really expensive. I inject. I have to find a good fatty spot because this is a subcutaneous injection. I just wipe that off, let it dry. And then it has to go in at a 45-degree angle, so you can see that. And then I pull back first to make sure I'm not in a vein or an artery. I just don't want this going into the bloodstream. And then I push. And this is having a hard time going in right now. I cannot seem to get it to move. I'm gonna have to retry that. That's unfortunate because I don't like poking myself with needles. Most people don't. Sometimes I do it on the inside of my leg because it's just easier. But it does hurt more going in. There it goes. Ew. Ew, I can feel it. Gross. I hate this. Oh, all that work and it's still only at 0.5. Awesome. 0.4. The worst part after this is seeing the little bubble of yellow. And it's done.
So that's it. This just goes in the sharps, and I'll wake up tomorrow and want to vomit.